Hey yo, what's up, everybody? How is everyone doing? How is everyone kicking? To all Baka fans. I'm really sorry for you guys. You know, you lost the game 8-2. Right, but today this is not the topic that we are talking about. Nhasi tiri kutaura nyaya iri kupisa, chiri kupisa, chiri kupisa, chiri kupisa, chiri kupisa. Saka unganai titaure nezvazvo, tichidzeye, tichitsenge, tichinyatsochibata, tichiri kupisa kudai so. Yeah. It's not like I enjoy talking about scandals or enjoy talking about nyaya dzevanhu. But anyway, when something is out there in the Twitter streets, it's out there in the social media streets, it's out there for us to talk about it. And mashona anotaura kuti mbudzi kuzvarira pavanhu hanzi nditandirwe imbwa. Ndo zvinotaura mashona izvozvo kuti mbudzi kuzvarira pavanhu hanzi nditandirwe imbwa. So ukaona vana vanenge vauya nenyaya yavo pano pasocial media, vanenge vachitsvaka kurakashwa nekurakashanurwa nevakomana vepasocial media nevasikana vepasocial media. Maminista epasocial media anenge achida kunyatso cherechedza nyaya dzavo vaone kuti dzakamira sei. So it's a interesting topic. The question is, who is right, Moira Knight or Seh Calaz? That is the question. So if you want to be part of this show, I would gladly put you on the show today so that you can tell me what you think. Do you think Seh Calaz was wrong, or do you think Moira Knight was wrong? Today I just want to hear your thoughts. Like, you bring in your thoughts. Who is right, Moira Knight or Seh Calaz? Because I saw, everyone on the Twitter streets trying to do sounds in social media, marriage, I was social media, a lot of stuff and all of that, a lot of stuff. But it's all up to them. How do they want to solve their issues? So we're going to be dissecting this story, Moira Knight and Seh Calaz. Let's talk about it. So it's gonna be interesting. So ndoda kunzwa ma comments enyu, your thoughts. But as we are waiting those comments and thoughts, you know what to do. Subscribe to JCTV Zimbabwe, your channel of choice. So I'm waiting for you kuti muwande that tiidze nyaya because haisi kuda kungoti ngoitaura tiri vashoma. It needs us to be many. If you can hear me, just give me thumbs up on the comment section or say hi on the comment section. If you can hear me nicely. Right, Anditika. So that is the thing. So the story is that what is happening with Moira and Seh Calaz. Takamboitaura nezuro. But the big issue is Diana are wrong. We heard that. So let's just look at the statement. It all started yesterday. Yesterday we saw Moira Knight. She was posting all these, messages on Facebook, on Instagram, and people were just saying, "Is there trouble in paradise?" And then this morning, I think around 10, 12 p.m. somewhere there. That's when we saw this message. Kutaura privately as adults ndenge ndichitoda, but as you can imagine, imagine pana chaanotaurika naye is very good at kutiza. I haven't seen Tawanda since the 12th August. Paakatiza mumba muswe defense Heroes Day. I spent my birthday with his relatives Takamira so we could discuss the issues, but he did not turn up. Even after being phoned several times, I have been away for a few months, not on holiday, but giving birth to my son. And unfortunately, when I came back, Takawana Imbayave Sango, hence my reason for involving his relatives. On a serious and concerning note, ndinganzi ndinopenga, ndinobleacha, handizvare, and oh yes, it's fine. but a 30 years old munhu wechirume anofanira kunge akura brain. Paya panenge pachinzi ndiri celeb or ndiri kushuta video or panopostwa mapicture paInstagram nachislayer kunge slay queen every 3 hours, right? She continues, and all of that. So you can go on Instagram. It's Moira Night, Moira/Night on Instagram. That is where this whole thread is. So then, as I was, ndaiona post yachina paZim Celebs, ndikaona post yachina I think kuSlay Media, it was now everywhere. Then chibva ndatoona Seh Calaz vabva posta zipost ravo iri, ndatoona bam vabva akanda zipost zvikanzi ndakambonyarara nguva yese, but yese inoi but handingarambe ndichihwanda murunyararo. Chamunoziva mese musha mukadzi uye chakafukidza dzimba matenga. Handikwanise kuti zvandivavira nhasi ndotanga kutaura zvakaipa pamusoro pemudzimai, saka ndiregererewo ipapo. Asi zvandivavira kuti nditaure pamusoro pemudzimai, saka ipapo ndiregererewo. Asi chandingakwanisa kutaura ndechekuti kubva iko zvino zvichienda mberi, musha mberi wangu musha naMoira hapasisina. Zvenguva ino ndinokumbirwa hama neshamwari nepresi kumbondipawo space. Handisino kutanga kana kupedzisira kusangana nedambudziko iri sevanhu, semunhu ane vana handingataure zvakawanda pajekerere. To all my friends and family who feel like I've let them down, I humbly apologize. I'm sorry, I'm human too. Okay? I'm only human after all. So you are singing that song, Mr. Seh Calaz. No, I'm also human. All my feelings. But then let's go back to nyaya Moira. Yesterday she was posting my Starlix mabronco kuti amdara anorowa mabronco. I don't know zvinaMT zvazvitoripo ma11 RT radza kuti anorowa mabronco. Starlix mdara anenge akatotsuka ziso achirova mabronco. Saka it was right. We know kuti kune vanhu who are abusing, who are artists, but as a wife, is that something that you put out there as a dirty linen to humiliate your husband? Somebody who has been away for 2 days, because yesterday it was the 14th. If you say Seh Calaz left on the 12th, 13th, on the 14th already wangatoneta. I don't know, I don't understand. But then let's go back, way back. She is the same Moira Knight, right, who was humiliating her father, my shameless dad. So my question here is, so all these guys, these gentlemen in this woman's life, they are all bad people. They are all bad people. That's what she's telling us. All the men in her life, that is her dad and this now divorced husband, they are all bad. She is a good person. She's a very good person, sociable person. That's what she's telling us. So look at this. She put this also online and she says, this has happened far too many times. I kept quiet to save your name. Now this is beyond my discipline. It's about the tears of the woman who carried me for 9 months. I'm very much ashamed. Help me pray for my mom. Right? But then there was a picture again that Moira Knight, a small video that she posted, and she was saying that she was showing us armed labor. But then my question was, where was the mother then? The mother that she was defending and all of that. And where was the dad? Because I understand when she's in the UK, she'll be with their dad. So, right. Then let's come to Seh Calaz. Seh Calaz havana kuzviona here kuti munhu ari kuroora ibenzi kana kuti munhu ari kuroora she has this problem. Because how can you marry someone who insults a father, such a public figure, such a well-known person? Hakuna munhu akakurira kuma 90s asingazivi Eric Knight. Eric Knight was a celebrity in Zimbabwe, well known from everyone. Everyone who used to watch Ezomgido knows the father. And how can you go out in public and do that? Don't you have vanity? Don't you have even family members who can come in than to lay bare your parents like that? I know there are kids who might be disappointed in their parents, but they don't go around doing that. There are things that I may not be happy with my father, but I don't go around, shaming and naming and shaming if he is alive. So I really think that somehow, I'm not here to defend Seh Calaz. Seh Calaz is also equally responsible because there are points that she raised. This guy doesn't even have a house; he's renting, which is bad. It's bad, especially for someone of his caliber. But also, you look at the Zimbabwe music industry. How has it been performing over the years? Yeah? Musicians aren't gonna. I think if you read the book by Mono Mkundre, you might be poor and famous in Zimbabwe. You might be, famous, non-artist, but you always story nagana big. We wanga waibata. Utofana go to hustler on the sidelines for you to make a living or for you to make sure that you don't go out. Your name doesn't go out there for nothing. Because if you look at royalties that they get from Zimra, they are just, they are peanuts. They are peanuts. So in other countries, like well-known countries like South Africa, United States, UK, if somebody is a celebrity, obviously their royalties are good. Like they can live off that, even if they choose to say I'm retiring in music. They know that their music royalties will still pay them for the rest of their life, and they can still build a good career. I know that there are people who have been, mismanaged their funds here and there, but Seh Calaz was supposed to be a bit wiser. Kuti go somewhere where Muriavo kuti ngeriyo inoswera. Yeah, I know some of us chiri kuroja Seh Calaz mpana wandiri, but nyaya iripo ndeyekuti Seh Calaz is popular than me. As much as Japri is also popular than me, he's managed to build his life and find, a house for himself. Whatever he's doing is working for him. But the question, manje, inobvayazouya manje kuti what is really happening with Seh Calaz? Is he not making enough money? If he has people that he signed under his label, is he like prioritizing the label so that the label will make him to have money to build his home? Because obviously they say that you must build a business first, then you now build a home. Whereas in the music industry right now, it's a business whereby you build after building and then you build a legacy. But in the case of Zimbabwe, it's a different story. Case in Zimbabwe, it's like you are building on nothing because everything changes. Currency change, so everything is not, so it's not stable. So that is the problem that you find in our industry. So I can kind of like sympathize with him, but also at the same time, it's not an excuse. The guy was supposed to also build something. But anyway, ndoda kubvunza mubvunzo ndiwe wandiri kubvunza kuti munoti kudii, ndiani ari wrong pakati paSeh Calaz naMoira Knight? Tell me what you think on the comment section, or if you want to share your thoughts here. I'm here. We are here until 8 o'clock. We're here until 8 o'clock. There is the link. Follow that link and be part of the conversation. I'm here until 8 o'clock when we cross over to the president, who is going to be addressing us on the level 2 lockdown. So that is the conversation. So I'm going to be here tingotaura tingozuva tichitaura so that we can dissect nyaya tipedze tiize. So the story that I was saying, you find kuti vafana vari muzimdanso mari irimo kana wangwara, but chinoitika ndechekuti ukasangwara unogona kungoto makore anenge aitongofamba bhegi kusina, unozvada. But all the same, the only challenge that I have with the lady was that ashayawo here vanhu vari who are closer to Seh Calaz. I understand there are many people that are in the like the likes of Vana Babalik Macheso, Japreza, who is older than Seh Calaz, and Winky D were already there in the music industry before Seh Calaz. Like all these guys were, even guys who are chill sport and Fanta, all these guys, didn't they find, didn't she find solace in just, going to them and say, look, please talk to your guy. This is ABCD. This is what is happening, and Asuku is not serious about life or ABCD. Like than for you to both on social media. What I can tell you, people are social media. They will never forgive you. They will never forgive you. They will never. On social media. Izvezvi ukaburitsa 60 rako panapa, no one will forgive you. Izvezvo vanhu vakabona 60 anonziko bhosvo ridza bhosvo. Izvezvi up to now they have not forgiven that guy. So social media is not a platform for you to where you get help, like real help yekuti unototi no ndatobatsirwa imba yangu, unless if you are coming maybe anonymously kuti ndiri munhu akadai, but not to come out and try to solve issues publicly. I think that was a no-no for me, and I have a lot of agreeers online who are saying the same. But let's not bash this lady. Mwana wakatorerwawo and mwana akatobvawo kuvanhu. And the issue that is there is that as much as we would want to say, but nyaya iripo ndeyekuti muchinda haifanira kunge he dated this lady for 7 years. Ari kunditaura kuti he didn't pick up all this, you pick up my red flags. They dated for 7 years. Why for 3 years? He didn't pick up all these red flags. Panapa ma1 chaiwo munhu yaanogona kuzo chikangobvondoka tinodai so. I mean, you see the traits kuti munhu tinokunda here kana kuti ndezve 2 minutes. If they had dated maybe for 3 months, we would say, like I can give, for example, the likes of, what's his name? Kaya Mtetwa. He dated a girl for 3 months, and immediately within 2 years, within a year and a half, Pankwato Ramban. So with this guy, they were dating for 7 years. So she was still, coming out from teenagehood. She knows Seh Calaz, and she's doing her modeling and all of that. But I feel like she, like what I've seen with maybe you can look at Stana and Titan and Olinda Kuti. There is a character that people that are living outside Zimbabwe develop, which is it's a culture because your environment shapes who you are. So the way how people live in UK and the way people live in Zimbabwe is totally different. The way how people relate, the way how people have, delegate duties or the expectations of someone who grows up in such an affluent society, in such affluent community where everything's there, like the amenities are there, it's different. Then you come back to Zimbabwe, hakuna chakata, zvakaoma, and these guys are really they're struggling to make ends meet. And you come into that society, in that community, obviously it will be very, very difficult for you if you had not lived much of your adult life in that kind of setup. So that is what I've seen. So for them to adjust, it's difficult. That's why they prefer kuti kana musikana atodana nemukomana ari kuZimbabwe anotaura kuti uya kuno kuUK, because they cannot find themselves living that life of UK and coming here to Zimbabwe or South Africa or Botswana or wherever in Africa. It's always difficult. So it will take a lot of humility kuti one as to settle in that kind of community and feel good. That's what I see. That's what I see. So izvozvo ndo zvandoona kuti vasikana kana genga anga asingazvioni here kuti apa iproblem. I mean, as I said, look, this is an individual who actually came out and guns blazing for her own father. Genga, I mean, think about it. Do you think that she was going to spare Seh Calaz? Do you think so? So I mean, it was written all over it was written on the wall. It was written on the wall that this is what's going to happen. But anyway, tell me what you think on the comment section. If you're watching this as a rebroadcast, who is right, Moira Knight and Seh Calaz? We are still left with about 30 something minutes. So we are still here. I'm still here. So I'm gonna be taking your calls and your comments. Chibabe say Mr. Tawanda Ndlovu, thank you so for joining us. So if you want to be part of this program to talk about this, let's talk, because we want to hear your thoughts about this girl and this breaking news. So if you are just joining us, this is the story. The story is, I was saying that this is the couple that we're talking about. Propose now, and you know what I'm saying. So today, this is the thread that is on Moira Knight's Instagram. The guy akatiza muswatkof, and now he's out, and atengeri mwana matoyi, and paanogara masofa achibva buditsa mapicture emasofa panze, vabuditsa eviction letter ikuratidza kuti vari kutodzingwa pavari kugara. Tikatoona kuti pakaipa. Saka the question manje ndeyekuti, was that necessary, and did that solve anything? And after all this has been said and done, the social media has spoken, do you think people are going to abandon Seh Calaz in his music career? Because now Seh Calaz doesn't have anything to lose. Izvezvi so kutori nekaslay queen kakatomirira kamhenya kari kutouya pasaidi izvezvo kachatouya kanenge katoteya izvezvo kari kutoti munhu atoenda kotosvika kotojambira ipapo, and they forget about you, and you are the one who is going to go out and pick up the pieces. And the other thing that happens for you as a lady is that you are the one that gets hit the most, because right now she's going to go back to the UK and probably go and work, and the guy might be saying, okay, I'll come and see my son here and there, just fly and come and see my son and come back, fly and see my son and come back. But the challenge that you now have as a girl is that already in the community, if you are going to marry a Zimbabwean, there is a dent that is on your back. You have a monkey on your back that says that you once did this. Are you not going to do it again? Because as long as your relationship une weapons that you are ready to give out to the world, I think you're better off out of that relationship at all. Because it's a statement yekutaura kuti there are things that are good kept in the house. You are not supposed to divulge them to anyone. Zvakangofanana kuti ngazvingogara mumba. Even nyaya dzekuti baba vane kadora, izvozvo zvinongogara mumba zvingozikamwa kuti baba vane kadora kavo ndongovada vakadaro, chitongofaya. Kana zvanetsa toenda kunana tete, vana tete voudzawo kuti no, inini panapa ndatambudzika nekadora, handiti maona. But akasiki kuti munoenda maraini munotaura kuti baba vekwangu vane kadora, handimazvona. Kana baba vekwangu vanozingoita mazingonono. That's the meaning of chakafukidza dzimba matenga, because there are things that are not meant for public consumption. That's the reason why tifamba takapfeka. That's the reason why we go out dressed up. Otherwise, we would be just walking around naked, because zvinhu zvatanga tichiita mubedroom kana zvatachiita mumba medu, it must stay there. Our budget is not for public consumption. You understand? So that's what happens. But I really think that if I look at this Instagram post, I really feel kuti somehow what triggered this whole thing was nyaya birthday. I think that is my thinking, kuti ndofunga kuti nyaya birthday ndo yakakonzera nyaya dzese idzi, kuti sister vakaabandonwa pamusoro birthday, and of which is this something like I understand especially kana isakora singaitirwa birthday, saka ichero ndikasaitirwa birthday ana dinner issue yamachinda kana kusaitirwa birthday ana dinner, but madzimai birthday is something that is attached to their emotions. If it's not, it doesn't happen, it means a lot to them. So if I was Seh Calaz, I would know that, you know, this is something that is really, really important. You have to spend your time with your woman. And but also there are a lot of nagging women out there who do that. So inyaya dzakangowanda dzinobuda, but anyway, ndoda kunzwa pfungwa dzenyu guys. We still have got plenty of time to talk about this. I'm gonna be here ndichingogwauta ndichingotaura ndichingokupai pfungwa dzangu nezvandinofunga kuti zvakamira sei. But nyaya iripo ndeyekuti ndoda kunzwawo pfungwa dzenyu. I want to hear your thoughts about this issue, kuti munohwawo sei nenyaya iyi, kuti ndivape vari ku-wrong side, ndivape vari ku-right side, so that titaure senyaya iri mudariro, takamirira kuona kuti chii chichatora nzvimbo, ndekupi kuchawira tsvimbo nedohwe. Handiri muzvona. So I still got time, still got about 20 something minutes to dissect and talk about this issue. So ndoda kunzwa kubva kwamuri kuti munoiona sei. And I was saying kuti right now inyaya yebirthday yakabura muromo wese. So I want to bring in some of the screenshots that was produced by okay, ngatimboteererai katimbonzwa kuti zvakamira sei tidzea. So I'm waiting for you guys to join me on this. There is the link, follow it and be part of the conversation. Tell me your thoughts. Munofunga kuti mubhanditi Mr. Tawanda Mumanyi vaita zviripo here kuti handichati nezvebhebhi, because vatoramba kabhebhi. But manje nyaya inozoitika ndeyekuti kupindira panyaya pakati pevanhu kuti utaure kuti no hanzi inozokusarira, but isusu tinotongozitaura nodzaunzwa pasocial media, tinotodzihwereketa, todzitaura, todzibhuya. Asi we are not, inini personally, I'm not after the issue of divorce. But what I'm saying is, when you talk about intimate issues, even if somebody is your ex, you don't have a right of talking about them on public platforms. Zvekuti munobva matoita zvekutoti munotonetsana, zvekuti you know, like what I see with these guys like Moira, vanenge vachipopotedzana neex nemudzimai wachona pasocial media. Seriously, like munhu ngarambane nemunhu pasocial media here, makadanana outside social media. Yeah, of course, tinogona takasangana takazotaura takazorichana to each other paWhatsApp, but munogona kusangana nemutonas. But the issue is, hamufaniri kuti murambane nyaya dzenyu dzibude pasocial media and mutanga kuchiudzana makobvu nematete pasocial media, because I don't understand. For me, I don't understand. Kuti even Seh Calaz, why did he have to put it per social media with his apasinaimba just after 2 hours? Why didn't he look out for someone and reach out? I mean, doesn't she have family members that he could reach out to and say, because pakatanga kuputika moto nesuroka, that was the time for him to reach out and find someone who can get into this story and talk about this, because seriously ukatoona zvinhu zvatotanga kutodai soka, it means that something chauda kutoputika. And for me, I felt kuti it was not a time for him to keep quiet. It was a time for him to look out for people that could really sit down the girl or the woman, the wife, and see to it that they resolve. Because I remember nandicheka online, I saw and I met this post yanga yakanyogwa kunzi vakatomborovana, something like that. I correct me if I'm wrong, but pane pandatombozviona pakatonyogwa kunzi vakatomborovana. So it was something chekutoti it was out there in the public domain kuti these guys, they were fighting. But now the challenge ndeyekuti, why do you announce it on public platforms kuti ndo zvaitika musati mamboitawo meetings maybe nemafamily members? Because papost papost it was less than 3 hours. So decision yanga yatoitwa ipapo kuti imba yatoparara. That is my question. Kuti yangoitwa decision ipapo kutoti no, kana ungoona kuti hauchadi mukadzi, it was better off to sit down with the family members and inform them, I'm seeing we have a big problem and we are trying to solve it, but it seems like there are irreconcilable differences between us. Yeah, but for me, something is not just right. Panyaya yekuti vanhu vanorambana vanotanga kuburitsirana mav11 pafacebook, vorambana pafacebook like zvakaita vana maitichi nana Zizo pamike. I don't understand kuti ndo world yatava kurarama here yekuti tinoitana izvozvo, unless if somebody is abusive. Yeah, if somebody is abusive, yes, that one for me it's good. But if the guy is just running away, achingotiza achiita zvinhu zvaanokuita, there is no reason for him for you to shame him, because he's the same person who is going to be the father of your child. And what if then mazogadzirisana? How are you going to make sure that the public forgets about the past? Saka inyaya yatiri kunzeya, hama adiwa vatariri pano JCTV Zimbabwe, tiri kutaura nyaya yaMoira Night na Seh Calaz. Nyaya inosuruvadza kwazvo, asi toda kuti tiidzeye sevana veZimbabwe tichiona kuti ndivapi vari kurutivi chaivo nevapi vari kurutivi rusiri chaivo, and then topanana mazano kuitira kuti mangwana zvinosangana newe, zvinosangana neni, ndo mabatsirano here achaita ekuti tichatanga kutaura nyaya dzekuti une ndwengani pafacebook kana kuti une zvakazvanoita pafacebook and zvichidaro. So I don't know kuti is this how people solve their issues on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter? Is this how people resolve their issues? For me, I find it not right. But anyway, ndichiri ndakamirira mhinduro dzenyu nokuti dzakandikoshera. It's very important. Dzakakosha. Kune vachangotibata ndiyo nyaya yatiri kutaura, this couple. And let me add one of their pictures so that we can know what is happening. This is what happened in okay, this is what happened. Okay, this is what happened in 20, I think it must be 20. Right, this is the story. So there is trouble in paradise. These guys, they've parted ways. So we are asking the question, who is wrong? Who is wrong? Who is wrong? And so that we can talk about this whole issue. Ndonyaya yatinayo nhasi, muzuva ranhasi vadiwa vatariri. tikumbirawo nzeve dzenyu. Sorry guys. So that is the topic. So I'm waiting to hear from you. If you're watching this for the first time, please subscribe to the CTV Zimbabwe and follow us on Twitter, follow us on Facebook. Unfortunately, because you guys are not willing to come on board, tichamboti budei todzoka kana kuti tichaibata nerimwe zuva nyaya iyoyi kana kuti mangwana. But I think I have to do something else since I am not getting much feedback. But tanditi togona kusvika na8. If you are there, you are saying, no, ndoda kuti titaure nezvenyaya, please feel free to comment, to say, leave your comment on this platform. I'll be grateful for that. So thank you so much. Dzaitimbo bude